Obsession is not a problem to be fixed. It is a weapon that you're not even using correctly. Because I'll tell you one thing, all of us obsess over something. A lot of us obsess over the wrong things. We're obsessing really over fears. We're worrying about stuff. We're making up scenarios in our head that will never come true. Like, our minds are a very powerful thing. And when you think about things over and over and over again, you move closer to them. And so what we need to do more of is take that obsession that we're focusing on the wrong thing, take that obsession and place it on the solution. So, for example, you're worried about your weight. Let's use that for example. You're worried about your weight. You're thinking about this. Oh my gosh, I'm gaining weight. This, that, and the third. But you're not obsessing over the actual solution. So, because you're obsessing over I'm gaining weight, you're stressing out, which can cause you to gain more weight. Your emotional eating, because you're focusing on the wrong thing. However, if you just shift it towards, okay, what is the solution to this? And literally obsess over it to the point where you almost think you're crazy. This has to be something that is on autopilot. Like, obsession has to be a part of your DNA on the right things, okay? Because, and this is something that you're going to have to train, because if you're so used to thinking and conjuring up negative stuff in your head, you're going to have to start to train your brain to think on the positive things and focus on the things that will solve whatever you're looking to get corrected. Okay. And so this is something that a lot of us deal with, myself included, and it requires intentional thinking. You have to know how to think. Most of us don't think about how we think, but the very things that we think on make up who we are. And before you know it, if you're not conscious of what you're thinking of, your life will be going down a completely different path. Okay, so we need to be intentional thinkers. And so obsessing over the end goal is highly, highly important. And this is what millionaires and billionaires, entrepreneurs, philanthropists, this is what they do. They find the one thing that they want to get done, and they obsess over it. They literally obsess over it. This is what they're thinking about 24/7. So if you want to start a business, you need to think about this business 24/7. And I guarantee you will see an immense progression in the business, because you're constantly thinking about it. You're thinking about, okay, how can I improve in this area? How can I improve, my leads? How can I improve my outreach? These things are important. How you think is super important, because you can either think like the millionaires and the thinkers and the billionaires of the world, or you can think how those who are poverty stricken think. Okay? No one wants to do that. A lot of us do that. We don't want to do that. We want to live a life that's full of abundance, right? So please do not think, okay, I'm not going to say do not think, but practice thinking on the things that will solve the actual problem. Okay? What will solve the problem? And here's what you can do. All right? So whatever the issue is that you're trying to get solved, grab a sheet of paper. The power of a piece of paper is crazy. Grab a piece of paper and write. You see my whiteboard over there? I write down, when I start to think, I need to go write it down, because it helps me put my thoughts together. And then it allows you to make sense of what you're thinking. But grab you a sheet of paper, go and write down all of the ways that you could solve whatever the problem is. You need to write down even the ones that sound crazy, that doesn't even make sense, but you need to write down everything. Okay, I could solve the problem this way, this way, this way, this way. And then look at this entire list, and then you need to pick out the one way that will solve the problem the best. The most efficient way that you can solve this problem, it would be on the list, and you just need to pick which one is going to be the most efficient, and then you can iterate from there. But guys, obsession. Don't let people tell you that obsession is a bad thing. It's only a bad thing if you're obsessing over the wrong things, okay? But if you're watching this video, you are concerned with obsession in a way that will benefit you. So, moving forward, whatever you are looking to correct in your life, focus, hyperfixate yourself on the solution. Obsess over the solution. And do not get derailed. If you get derailed, it's going to be hard for you to get back on track. Okay? Not impossible, just hard to get back on track. And so take this and run with it. Okay? Take it and run with it. Obsession, obsession, obsession. Obsess over your idea. You have to believe in the solution as well. If there's no belief behind the solution, you'll start with the obsession and then you'll fall away. So you actually have to believe in the obsession that you're focused on. All right. So I urge you guys, obsess over the thing, and I guarantee you will see progress. Okay, and make it fun. Like, look at it as, maybe a hobby or a game for yourself, or how can I obsess about this even more today than I did yesterday? You have to make this stuff fun. Okay, but obsession in general is not a bad thing. However, hear what I'm saying. It's a bad thing if you place it on the wrong things. But if you're looking to solve problems in your life, obsess over the solutions and you will get there. I promise you. I promise you. And if you need to get around people that are solution focused, people that are looking to progress in life, and you don't have that community around you, I've just created a community called Confidence in Closers. Why is it named Confidence in Closers? Because confidence, you need confidence to move through life. You miss so many opportunities in life when you do not have confidence. You're scared to talk to people. You're scared to put yourself out there. You're scared to start this business. You're scared to start this endeavor. Confidence. If you're looking to become more confident and just surround yourself with more people that are confident, that's the place you want to be. Confidence in Closers. Closers. You need to be closers in life. Make deals. This is how we make money. We make money by closing deals. You have to be an excellent closer in life, period. Especially, again, I will always say this, as a man, you have to know how to close because you have mouths to feed. If you have a family, you got to know how to close deals. You got to know how to sell. So if you're looking to become more confident, if you are looking to become a closer in life in general, you need to become a part of the community. It is free right now. For the first 50 people is how I have it set up right now. For the first 50 people, it is free. After that, there'll be a price that goes along with it. And the reason that there will be a price is because in this community, we're also teaching people how to start a service business and get to 100,000. Okay, so you'll also be learning that. So first 50 people get in free indefinitely. So it will be free forever as long as you're a part of the company, or as long as you're a part of the community. All right. So go ahead. The link is in the description. So go ahead and click that. It'll take you to it. Introduce yourself. And let's do it, man. Let's do it. I'll catch y'all next time.